Hello friends, I am Nayashik from blogtoot.com, and today in this video I'll teach you everything related to email marketing. Now this is a very special video because in this video I'll be covering everything that you need to know about email marketing. First of all, we'll be using only free resources. Secondly, I'll be covering some really amazing things that most of you guys might not have seen before. For example, I'll show you how to run an automation campaign. Now let me give you an example of automation campaign. So in this campaign, what happens is you can send a welcome message or welcome email whenever someone joins your newsletter. So you don't have to do anything manually. You don't have to type anything manually. Every time someone joins the newsletter, you can simply automate that. We'll also see how to do A/B testing of the newsletter. I'll explain you more about A/B testing later on in this video. We will also see e-commerce related things like automatically sending thank you message to first time customer, or maybe sending coupons to first time customer so that it motivates them to purchase again. Abundant cart follow-up and many more e-commerce related emails are also included in this particular tutorial. We'll also see how to create newsletter forms and pop-ups to attract and collect more emails. And let me remind you again that all these things are absolutely free. Now, because this video is quite long, you can jump to different sections by clicking on different time frames, which is given in the video description below. Now, before proceeding further, I would like to recommend you guys to subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future updates. I only create useful videos, so make sure you subscribe. If you find this video helpful, give a thumbs up. If you have any doubt throughout the video, if you did not understand anything, or maybe if you have some requests, some suggestions for me, you can leave them in the comments section below. Now, without wasting any more time, let's get started. Alright guys, so first of all, you need to come to this website, MailChimp.com. So simply type in MailChimp.com in the URL bar and you have to log in. If you don't already have an account, simply click on sign up or click on this, create an account. Now you simply have to enter your email address. So let me do that. Choose a username, whatever you like. So let me choose this username and let's choose a password. So I'm choosing this password. Now click on get started. Now as you can see, they say that they have sent a message to whatever email address you have put in the last step, and you have to click on the link to activate your account. So let's do that. Go to your email provider, whatever email provider you're using, you get this mail as you can see. Now we need to click on this activate account button and this will activate our MailChimp account. Now we need to click on this button. I'm not a robot. Alright, now let's enter the first name and last name. So enter your first name, last name over here. Click on continue. What is the name of your business? So my business name is BlogDude. And do you have a website? Yeah, I do have a website, but what I'll do is I'll enter this website blog2.fahem.in. Okay. So let me enter that website. Click on continue. Enter your address over here. Alright, so once you enter your address, simply click on continue. Do you have a list of email subscribers? Now I want to show you everything from scratch. So I'll select no. Whether you have it, you don't have it, just select no. We want to start everything fresh, everything from scratch. So I'm selecting no and click on continue. You can connect your social media links. You can simply click on this plus button, connect your Facebook account and Twitter account. We are not doing that right now. So I'll click on continue. Now we don't need to do this. So just click on no right now. Okay. And this is just a newsletter thing, so I don't want this. So I won't tick on that and I'll just click on this button. Alright guys, now as you can see, within a minute we have created and we have our active MailChimp account. Now what we need to do is we need to start creating list. So let me cut this thing. Now click on this audience, which is at the top, and you'll see this manage audience. Click on that, click on view audience. Now we need to create this audience. One audience or one list is automatically created by the name of your company. So I selected my company name BlogDude, and one subscriber is your own email address. Okay. Now if you want to create a new list, you can click on create audience and you can also click on this link, create audience. Now creating list is very important. For example, if you just want one single MailChimp account to handle different email addresses or different newsletter sections. For example, suppose I have a website blogtoot.com and I am doing email marketing. Now I am doing 2-3 types of email marketing. Like I want to send newsletter related to affiliate marketing. I want to send newsletter related to growing on YouTube. I want to send newsletter related to SEO. So obviously all the audiences will be different. So I'll create different list, and I'll send different things to all different lists. Okay, if you don't understand that, don't worry. When we start creating everything, when we go further, when we start campaigning, when we create template and everything, you'll understand it much better. In simple words, you can understand right now that you have to create different audience which you want to target for different things. Okay, now in audience name, whatever you enter over here, that will be visible by the customer. So make sure you put something good over here. So I'll just type in blog dude email marketing newsletter. So suppose this audience or this list which I'm creating is for email marketing. So whoever is signing up on my newsletter, who wants to learn email marketing, this is for them. Okay, email marketing newsletter. Now from email address, so you can simply enter your email address like nayyar@gmail.com or nayyar@yahoo.com, whatever your email address is. Or if you have, the better option is to enter a business email, for example nayyar@blogdude.com or nayyar@nayyarshik.com, something like that. Okay, which has your website as the extension. So that is called a business email. If you don't know how to create a business email, there is a link or there is a video on my channel. You can watch that video and you can create it for free. Now under default from name, just type in the from name that should be shown to the person. So whenever a person receives a mail, they will see that this is from this particular person. Now after that, your company name, your address and everything should be over here. Now we have few options. Form settings, enable double opt-in. If you select this thing, if you enable double opt-in, which I don't recommend, or sometimes it is recommended, it all depends on you, the type of settings that you want. If you enable this thing, so whenever someone enters their email address under your newsletter form, they will have to verify their email address. Like they will get a code on their email address, they will click on activate account, and after that they will be added to the list. If you don't untick this, so whenever someone comes to your website, they enter the email address in your newsletter form, they will be added to the list. Okay, so that is what it is. Now how do you want to receive notification? If you select daily summary, there are two options: daily summary, subscribe and unsubscribe. If you select this one by one, subscribe and unsubscribe, so suppose one person has subscribed, I'll get a notification. Another person subscribed, after 5 minutes, I'll get another notification. So in one day, if 100 people are subscribing to my mail, I'll get 100 notifications. Okay, so that is what it is. What I recommend is to select this one, daily summary, so that every day you'll get one mail, and in that you have the summary of how many people subscribed and unsubscribed today. Okay, so select this much, click on save. Okay, it says please check your entry and try again. So we just left this thing. Remind people how they signed up to your audience. So you have to remind people why are they receiving this thing, how did they sign up. So as you can see, there is an example given at the bottom. You're receiving this mail because you opted in at our website. So let's do the same thing. Alright guys, as you can see, I have typed in the same thing. You're receiving this mail because you opted in at our website blogdude.com. So you can type in something like that and go at the bottom, click on save. Alright, so with this we have completed, or we have created our list. Okay, so we have created a new list. Now similarly, you can create different lists for different target audiences. So you have seen this, you can create a number of lists now. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to create a template. So template is basically the design that you will be sending to the person, whoever is receiving the email. So let's see, you will see that template, you'll understand what we are talking about. So to create a template, at the top you'll see this option, templates. Click on that. Alright guys, so it says you don't have any templates, you need to create one new. So we'll have this button over here, create template, click on that. Now there are a few options. For example, you can select a layout and start designing the template. You can select a theme, which is a pre-built theme. You can simply select any theme, just change the content and you can use that, or you can code your own. So you can, if you want, you can use HTML, CSS to code your own template. Now, if you want to use a theme, you can click on themes and whatever you like it. For example, if you like the first one, if you want to see how it looks, you can click on this search icon, click on that. Alright, as you can see, this is how it will look. It has this is your logo, this is your site name or your company name. There is a background, then you have some text, then we have some person, meet our artist, some call to action links like read more. This is the call to action. and we have some more things over here. So if you want, you can simply use this. Let me cut this thing. If you want, you can use this. You can simply replace whatever content is present. You can replace that with your own content. Or what you can do, you can use the layout. So I generally use layouts that is more better for me. For example, and there are a few layouts which I use quite often. For example, make announcement, or tell a story, and educate. These three are very useful for me. Okay, so for example, let's use the educate one in this. So I'll click on this educate, and this will use this layout. Now we have to redesign this layout however you like it. You can change everything, you can replace everything and create your own unique design. Now, as you can see at the top, we have to enter our logo. So if you want to enter your logo, simply click on that. You'll get this option at the right hand side. Click on replace to replace this image with your own logo image. So let me upload my logo. So maybe let me use this one. I'll click on this open. Now this is a white logo. Okay, so I'll click on insert. As you can see, I cannot see the white logo because the background is also a little bit like white. So I'll change the background color. To do that, I'll click on this color. I'll select some color. Now, as you can see the logo. So you can change the background color as well. Okay, just like this. So I think blue is looking fine. If you want, you can enter some image in the background. For example, let's upload some image. Let's upload this one. Select this, click on insert. Now, as you can see, there is an image in the background. So you can use an image in the background, or you can also use a color. So whatever you like it. So maybe I want the image in the background and I want to change the logo now because white logo is not looking good. So I'll click on this pencil button, click on replace, and let me upload a colorful logo like this one. Click on open. Select this, click on insert. Okay, now as you can see, this is our logo, this is the background. So this is how you do it. Now after that, we have this thing. So I'll do one thing. I'll click on it and I'll change the text. So maybe you have to decide why you're creating this template. So maybe I'm creating this template to inform people about the latest post that I have written or published on my website. Okay, so maybe latest 2 or latest 3 posts that I have published. So that is what I'm doing over here. So instead of help people use your product or service, I'll select this much, I'll delete it, and I'll enter my link or my text over here. Latest posts from blogtoot.com. Okay, so this is how you will do it. As you can see, using layout saves you a lot of time. You don't have to design anything. You simply have to replace the content. Now, instead of this thing, this dummy text, delete it and type in something like this. The following posts are the latest posts which are published on my website. Whatever you like it. Okay, you can type in that thing. Alright, so I have typed in that text. Now I don't want this button. I don't want this call to action. So I'll hover this and I'll click on this dustbin icon. This will delete this block. Click on delete. Okay, that is deleted. Now, instead of all these 3 things, I want to upload my the featured image of my blog and the title. So I'll select the first one, replace this image, upload my own image. Let me do that. Let me upload 3 images. So I'll upload, let me see, maybe this, and this. Click on open. Alright, so all 3 images are uploaded. First, I want to use this one. So I'll select this, click on insert. Now, as you can see, this image is now present. So instead of choose your approach, I'll type in the title, which was this was the hotel booking website tutorial. So I'll type in hotel booking tutorial. Okay, now I'll change this text and type in watch this video. If you want to create a hotel booking website. Alright, so similarly, I'll click on second one and I'll replace the image. So I'll click on replace. I'll use the DV image, select this DV, click on insert. Okay, now instead of this title, share one idea at a time, I'll type in DV tutorial. And instead of this text, I'll type in watch the DV tutorial. Obviously, I'm not doing this for real. I'm just typing in something. You basically have to replace every every dummy content. So nothing dummy content should be left on the website. For example, this photo is a dummy content. This line, one last thing, should be replaced. This text, this is a good spot to share additional resources. This text, every text or dummy text or image is present over here, that should be replaced. Okay, so I'm just typing in watch the DV tutorial. Now click on save and close. Now obviously you should remember one thing, whenever when I'm trying to give this link to my DV tutorial or my hotel booking tutorial, so I should link this with something. So I'll select this image, I'll click on link, and I will go to my website. For example, this was the one, so I'll right click on this, click on copy link address, and I'll paste it over here. Okay, so you should link that, so whenever someone clicks on that, they should be redirected to that. If you want to link this title hotel booking tutorial, you can select this much and you can click on this pin button. This will link it, so select that, paste in the link wherever you want to link it, click on insert link. Okay, now as you can see, that is turned into a link. So make sure to do that, okay, or else it will just be simple image and text, there won't be any links. Now I'm just deleting the third one, so I'll delete it, and this text I'll just change it and I'll type in thank you, and I'll delete this text and I'll type in let me know if you have anything to ask. Alright, so we have changed everything. Now we have these social links at the bottom. This is the footer. Click on those social links and you have your Facebook, Twitter and all those links. So I'll type in my Facebook link. Okay, you simply have to change your Facebook link, copy and paste in your Facebook link, not Twitter link. Instagram, I'm not on Instagram, but I'll add some different link for different person. And website, instead of MailChimp.com, I'll type in blog2.com. Click on save and close. Now these things at the bottom, when you click on that, as you can see, copyright, instead of this current year, whatever current year is, that will show. For example, copyright 2019, instead of this code, it will show your company name, all right reserved. So all these text are present. Simply click on save and close. So we have this design ready. Now we can click on save and exit. You can name this template anything. For example, I'll name it latest blogs. Click on save. Now again and again, we don't have to create new templates. What we can do is, we have saved this as a template. Now we can use this template. Later on, we can design it differently and we can send it. So that will save some time because we don't have to put in the logo and everything. We just have to replace the content. Okay. So with this, we have also created the template. Now I think it's time to integrate MailChimp with our website. So for example, I want to integrate MailChimp with this website, blog2.faham.in. So whatever website you want to integrate this with, you can go to your website, go to your dashboard. If you don't know how to go to your dashboard, you simply enter your website name /wp-admin. Now we need to install few plugins. Okay, so I'll hover plugins, click on add new. I'll install 2-3 plugins over here. First of all, I'll just type in MailChimp and I'll get few recommendations. So I'll install this one, MailChimp for WordPress. Click on install. Then after that, we'll also install this one, MailChimp for WooCommerce. Install this. So this MailChimp for WordPress is by iBerrycode. MailChimp for WooCommerce is by MailChimp. So install both this. Now don't activate it right now. We need one more plugin. So type in, under search bar, type in Sumo. Now this is the one, Sumo Boost Conversion and Sales. Click on install. Now these plugins will enable us to add different forms and pop-ups on our website. We'll see that things later on. Okay. Now click on install plugins. Now it's time to activate all these 3 plugins. Okay. So I'll tick mark this, or maybe whatever plugin you want to select. For example, I want to select this, this and this. These 3 plugins that we have just installed. So I'll select bulk action and click on activate. Click on apply. Okay, as you can see over here, I got an error. 2 plugins were activated. The third one did not activate it because I don't have WooCommerce on this website. Okay, so if you're using the MailChimp for WooCommerce, make sure you have WooCommerce on your website. So I'll untick this MailChimp for WooCommerce. I'll use this on some other website. I'll show you how to use that, but on other website. First, I'll activate these 2, MailChimp for WordPress and SumoMe. So I'll tick mark these 2 and click on apply. Alright, so both are applied. Now I'll get this option, MailChimp for WP at the left hand side. Hover that and click on MailChimp. Now over here, you have to enter your API key. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll come over here. Now from here, if you want to get your API key, click on this, click on account. Now click on extra, you'll see API keys option, click on that. Now scroll down, you don't have any active API key, but it's fine. You can simply click on this button, create a key, and it will create a key for you instantly. Now as you can see, this is the key. Copy this API key, come over here and paste in this key, click on save changes. Alright, now as you can see, it says connected. So this website is now connected with our MailChimp account. And after that, as you can see at the bottom, it will get all your list. So we have created one list and there is one list which is automatically present. So we have two lists, as you can see, BlogToot, which was automatically present, and BlogToot email marketing newsletter, which we created. Now this one does not have any subscriber, but this one has one subscriber. So we have both the list, which means that we have successfully integrated our website with MailChimp. Now let's integrate Sumo plugin with the MailChimp. So you'll see this Sumo option at the bottom. Hover that and click on dashboard. Now you'll get this option. We need to do one thing. We need to connect this thing. So I'll click on Sumo settings. Okay, so I see over here that this is automatically connected, but if it is not connected, simply do the same thing. Just enter your email address and create a new account. If you don't have an account with Sumo already, you can just enter your email address and password and it will create an account for you. So it's quite easy. I think my website is already connected, so I'm not getting that option. Okay, so we have successfully integrated our website with MailChimp. Now let me show you how you can create different forms that you can put, different newsletter forms that you can put in at different places on your website to collect email addresses. For example, if you see this website, this is, by the way, if you see this complete design, this is part of my latest tutorial. If you go to my channel, you'll see this, how to start a money making blog for free. So I recently created this video, how to start a money making blog for free. I showed people how you can create a complete blog using all free resources like free theme, free plugin, free page builder. Everything is free, and this has email marketing capabilities, email marketing, affiliate marketing. Then we also have Google AdSense and everything. Guest post option is also available. So if you want to create your blog for free, if you want to redesign your blog, make sure to watch this tutorial, how to start money making blog for free. Okay, very important. So in that tutorial, I have shown people how to create this design. So this form that you see over here, this is the form that we need to create on our website so that people can come over here, they can enter their name, email address, click on sign up. When they click on sign up, they will be added on our list and we can use that list to do email marketing or to send newsletters. So let's see how we can do that. So for that, I'll come over here, I'll hover this MailChimp for WP and click on form. Now let's create a new form. If you see, by default, there will be one form already created for you. Now I am using the Ocean WP theme. If you're using some different theme, this section will look something different, because this plugin, the great thing about this plugin is that it uses the theme design. It does not create another design. It uses the theme design to design this particular form. Okay, so I already have this design, as you can see, name, email address and sign up button. So I don't need to do any changes. If you need to do some changes, for example, if you don't need this name, this is the code for name. As you can see, the thing that I have marked, you can select this much, click on delete, that name thing is gone. Now you have only email address. Okay, Control Z, because I want that thing. So this is the form. Now if you can simply first of all go to save changes. Now you have this link over here, you have this short code over here. You simply have to copy this, select this thing, it will select everything, right click, click on copy. Now wherever you want to enter this, wherever you want to put this or show this thing, show this form, you can paste in this code and it will start showing. For example, let me open the home page. As you can see, it is already showing on my home page, but what I want to do is I want to do one thing. I will click on edit with Elementor because I'm using Elementor. Whatever you're using does not matter, whether you're using DV, Visual Composer or Elementor, that does not matter. You simply have to copy this code, this short code on and paste in wherever you want to show it. So let's see. So let me delete this. Okay, now that is gone. Now if I want to show that form over here, I can use this text editor. Okay. Now I'll delete everything and just paste in this code. Okay, click on update. Let's see how it looks. Click on this preview changes button. Now as you can see, that is showing on my website. Now if I want to show this on somewhere else, for example, if I want to show this at the bottom of this page, I'll click on this plus button, single row, text editor, drag and drop, paste in this shortcode, click on update, come over here, refresh this page. Now let's scroll down. Now as you can see, when we scroll down, we have this form. So wherever you want to use this form, you can simply paste in that code on that page. Okay, so let's cut this thing. Now when you use this thing, MailChimp for WP, you also get a plugin. You also get a widget which you can use to show, for example, let me show you. Let's open this single post. Now as you can see, this has this sidebar. So whenever you want to show that thing, a newsletter thing in the sidebar, you can use that widget. Let me show you how you can do that. So if you want to use that widget, you can hover appearance and click on widgets. Okay, now you'll see this option, MailChimp sign up form. Select this wherever you want to. For example, default, I want to enter or show this on default sidebar. I'll select that, click on add widget. Okay, whatever title you want. So title is newsletter, fine. Click on done. Come over here, refresh this page. Now as you can see, this newsletter, the form that we created is also displayed at the sidebar. So it will display at the sidebar of every single post. Okay, now whenever someone enters their email name and email address, they will be signed up to the list which you have selected. Now if you want to change the list, you can come over here and you can also always do this setting. Click on MailChimp for WP, and under that you'll see this form. Click on form. Now over here you have this settings. Click on settings, and you have to list this form subscribe to wherever you want. For example, I want whenever someone clicks on or enters the email address and click on sign up, I want them to be entered or to be included in this list, Blog2 email marketing newsletter. Okay, so select that, click on save changes. Now when you come over here, when you click on audience, let's see what happens. As you can see, this audience or this list, Blog2 email marketing, has 0 contacts. Now let me do one thing. Let me come over here, refresh this page, and let me enter my name, Nayyar, my email address, realnayyar@gmail.com, and click on sign up. Now let's come over here, refresh this page. Alright, I see that that is not added over here because as you can see here, it says thank you, sign up request was successful, please check your email inbox. So here that double opt-in thing is going on, that setting is going on. I need to disable that. So for that, I'll come back to this setting, and as you can see over here, double opt-in is enabled. I'll select this no and click on save changes. Okay, let's try it again. Enter the name, email address, click on sign up. Okay, now as you can see, it says given email address is already subscribed, thank you. Now let's check it again. Let's refresh this page. Now as you can see, it has 1 contact, so this is working. Now if you want to show this form even on some post or page, you can do that as well. For example, you can come over here, hover post, click on add new. Let's add a new post and enter this thing over there. Or maybe let's not add a new post. Let's do one thing. For example, in this post only, if I want to add this form, I'll click on edit post. Okay, now wherever I want to add it, for example, if I want to add this between these 2 texts, I'll click on this plus button. I'll search for shortcode, okay, and paste in that shortcode. Okay, this one, MailChimp shortcode. Click on update. Now let's view this post. So you'll see this view post link. Right click on this, open that in a new tab. Let's see. Now as you can see, between these 2 things, now this form is showing. So as you can see, you can show this form anywhere you want, okay, using the shortcode. So this is working fine for us. Now let's create pop-ups and smart bar. I can see that smart bar is already present. As you can see at the top, this is the smart bar. But because I said you earlier that I think that this is already linked with Sumo. But if you don't see that smart bar, if you want to create a pop-up, let me show you how you can do that. Again, come back to your dashboard. Now click on Sumo from the left hand side. So click on Sumo. Alright, now you need to click on My Apps. Now when you do that, it will open a new tab for you and you will see this sumome.com site and you have this dashboard over here. Now we need to create a new pop-up and we need to create a new smart bar. So let's do that. For that, you will click on Forms at the top, and as you can see, I have created these 2. Let me delete them so that I can show you from scratch how to create this. Let me delete this as well. Okay, now both are deleted. Now let us create a new form. So I'll click on create new form and I want to create this thing. This is a pop-up. So whenever someone, you have seen these things many times. Now this is everything over here is free. Now you should, at the left hand side, you'll see all the options related to this pop-up. Okay. So what is the goal of creating this pop-up? Is it collecting emails or adding call to action or getting social shares? Okay. As you can see, if you want more followers on Twitter, more likes on Facebook, or is to whether it is to get a callback or call to action, whatever the aim is, you can select that. For example, our goal over here is to collect more emails, so I'll select the first one. Now form type is the second option. Click on that. Whether you want pop-up, smart box, inline form, click trigger pop-up, whatever type of pop-up you want. So we want the simple pop-up. Okay, I'll select the first one. After that, we have the third one, which is the design. So in the free version, only the default design, which is this one, is present. If you want to use some other design like this, you have to upgrade your account. Now that is not required because this is quite expensive. I guess it is $40 per month. I think that is quite expensive, so it is not needed. Just make sure default is selected. Then after that, visibility. When should this pop-up display on your website? So there, if you select the smart mode, that is what I recommend. So in smart mode, what happens is, when a person tries to leave your website, for example, suppose I'm visiting this website. When I try to leave this website, which means that when I try to bring my cursor to close this tab, that pop-up will display. Okay, so that is what smart mode is. Again, let me explain you. I'm reading this post. If I want to close this tab, I will bring my cursor at the top of the tab to close the tab. At that time, that pop-up will display before I enter or before I exit this website. Or if you want to display at a manual mode, you can select this manual mode. Now we have a lot of options. For example, if the visitor has seen a pop-up has not seen a pop-up in 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 month, show it. Okay, maybe in timed, if you see after 5 seconds. So whatever option you want to show, you can just select that from here. I would recommend you to select this smart mode. Now under success, if you want to redirect them to some different page once they have entered their email address, you can do that as well. I think not required, so we'll leave that. Now the sixth option, last option, is to connect to email service. Now we want to connect this to MailChimp. Now as you can see, for me it is already connected, but no worries. I'll click on connect and I will disconnect this. Okay, just to show you guys how to connect it. Now as you can see, that is disconnected. Now I'll again click on connect. Click on connect. It will open this new tab for me. Enter your username and password. Click on login. It will automatically connect MailChimp with your website. Now as you can see, this is connected. Let's click on save. So this thing is now active. Now click on publish. So once you click on publish, as you can see, one post is created. Now whenever someone visits your website, for example, let me refresh this page and let's see whether that pop-up is showing or not. Now as you can see, it is not showing whether I scroll down, whether I scroll up, but when I try to exit this page, let me show you. Okay, I'm not getting that pop-up. So let me do one thing. Let me open this website in a new incognito window and let's try it again. All right, let's try it again. Okay, so let me try to exit this page. Now, as you can see, when I tried to exit this page, I got this pop-up. Okay, when I try to bring my cursor to close this tab, I get this pop-up. Okay, so this is working fine. Let me cut this thing. Now let's see how we can add smart bar, or obviously if you want, you can add some different type of form. So click on create new form. Again, our goal is to collect emails. Second type, form type, I want smart bar. Okay, this is the one. So this is smart bar. This will be this will stick at the top or bottom, wherever you want to stick this thing. Okay, you can change these text, like instead of submit form, close pop-up, whatever you want to say, you can change these things. If you want to change the background color, you can change that as well. So you can design it accordingly. Now visibility, again, make sure smart mode is selected. Success, what happens when they're same options. Okay, as you can see, and it is already connected because we have connected the previous form. So this is already connected. So let's click on publish. Now we should see two options over here. Let me again open this in a new incognito window. All right, as you can see, now it is not showing, but when I scroll down and when I try to scroll up, now as you can see, both the options are showing. Now the pop-up is also displaying and the smart tab or the smart bar is also displaying at the top. So these things are working. So let me cut these things. All right, guys. So with this, most of the basic things are done. We have created a list. We have created a template. we have seen how to integrate MailChimp with our website. We have created pop-ups, we have created newsletter forms, and we have also created a smart bar. Now comes the most important thing, running campaigns. And there are different types of campaigns which I have explained you, or which I have mentioned about in the introduction of this video. There is automation, there is A/B testing, there is regular, there is plain text. Everything is present. I'll show you all the 4 types. Okay. So to do that, to run campaigns, you have to simply click on, first of all, you have to come to MailChimp and click on campaigns, which is at the top. Alright guys, now I'll click on create campaign and I will select email. Okay, always select this email. So select this. Now there are 4 types of campaigns: regular, automated, plain text, and A/B test. Okay, let me start with plain text because that is the most simple one. So I'll select that. You can give a name to this campaign. So I'll just name it plain text. Click on begin. Alright, now you have to choose the audience to which you want to target. So I'll target this audience, blog email marketing newsletter. Now do you want to target the entire audience? Obviously we want to target the entire audience. Now click on next, which is at the bottom right. Now we need to enter the email subject. So this subject is maybe, what can this be? So maybe affiliate email marketing. Okay, email marketing newsletter. Now preview text. Preview text is, let me show you what a preview text is. Let me open some mail. Now as you can see, if you see this example, Element, I just got a promotional newsletter from Elementor. This is the preview text. Monthly showcase, free templates, plugin, okay, which shows at the preview. Now when you open this thing, this is how it will look. And this at the top, monthly showcase, this, whatever this text is, this is the preview text. So let's come over here. Under the preview text, I want to enter the same thing. Now from name, again, when you come over here, as you can see, this is the from name, Ben from Elementor. This will be the from name. So I want this as the from name. From email address, this is the from email address. When you open that mail, this email which is shown at the top, contact@elementor.com, this is the from email address. Okay. Now we need to do just one thing. Click on this next again at the bottom right. Alright, so plain text means very simple. Plain text, no templates, no design, just text. Okay, so whatever you type in over here, for example, let me type in hello and let me get some dummy text from the blog from this. So let me type in this much. Okay, some text. So as you can see, only text, nothing more, no design, no template, nothing is going on over here. So this is what plain text means. So I'll select this, click on next. Okay, now audience is selected, subject, line, preview text, everything is fine. Now let's click, just send this thing. Okay, now when you send, click on this send now button, it will be sent to everyone, all your recipients. Okay, so let's click on send now. Now let me open my mail to show you whether I received this or not, and how does that look, okay, when I receive it. Okay, now as you can see, I received this. This is the simple one. Now the reason I told you earlier that you should select a email which is a business email is because this, when you select a Gmail address, Gmail email, it will show this message. Be careful with this message, okay? Because this, as you can see, is sent from realnair@gmail.com, but obviously Gmail sees that this is not sent by realnair@gmail.com. This is sent by some website. So whatever your website is, for example, if you see the Elementor also, they are using contact@elementor.com. So make sure you use something like that. Okay, create a free business email and use that. Don't use Gmail accounts. Okay, that will be much better for you. Okay, so basically you just see that this is how it will look. Simple, plain text. Okay, this is the plain email. Now let's go to the campaign number 2. So again, I'll click on campaigns. Now again, click on create campaign. Click on email. Now this time we have regular email. So regular email campaign is just regular email campaign. For example, if I want to promote my showcase my latest blogs, if I have some news, some announcement, anything, that is just the regular one. Okay, so I'll just give it a name, regular campaign. Click on begin. Now you'll always get same option. Whom do you want to send this to? So add recipient. I want this to send this to this particular group. So I'll select this group. And if you tick mark this to field, personalized to field, and select full name, okay, and click on save. So instead of two subscriber, it will say to whatever the name is. For example, I entered my name when I signed up with the newsletter form. I entered my name Nayyar. So it will say from whatever the website is to Nayyar. So that makes more personalized. So select that, add a subject line, click on add subject. And let me just type in subject because this is just for demo purposes. Preview text, subject, click on save. Now you have to select the content. So click on design email. Now, just like we created the template earlier, you can again create a new template, or what you can do, you can use this save template. Okay, the latest blog template that we have saved. Select this thing. Now, if you want to do some changes over here, you can do that easily. And if you are done with everything, just click on save and close. Okay, now content is also fine. Just go at the bottom and here you have this send. Either you can send it or you can schedule it. If you click on schedule, what happens? You can, suppose I want to deliver this, I want to send this tomorrow. So I'll select Friday, tomorrow, or maybe not Friday. Most of the times, if you see email marketing or email newsletter works best on Monday. So I'll select 15th and whatever time, for example, 2 p.m, not 2 a.m, 2 p.m, 3 p.m, or 11 a.m, whatever time you want to select that, click on schedule campaign. So at that particular time, this campaign or this newsletter will be sent. So you can also schedule that. If you want to send this instantly, simply click on send. Again, click on send now, and this will be sent instantly. Now come over here, let me show you again. Okay, now as you can see, this is how it will look. This is the logo. This is the name or whatever the name is, this title and everything. All this link, everything is working over here. So this is how the mail will look like. And again, I'm saying use a business email so that you don't get this message. If you click on look save, that is fine. You won't get that message, but the better option is to always use business emails. Let me cut all these things now. Now let's see the third style, which is the automation, which is very, very important. That will really help you a lot. So again, click on campaigns, click on create campaign, select email. Now this time select automated. Now as you can see, there are many different things that you can use in automated. Email your tagged contacts, welcome new subscribers, say happy birthday, share blog updates. So when you select this share blog updates, your newsletter recipients will get blog RSS feed update. I think the best option to select is this one, welcome new subscribers. So select this, welcome new subscribers, and you can name it anything. So I'm naming it welcome campaign. You can select the list. So let's select this one, click on begin. Now as you can see, this thing is already designed. We have this thing. So if you want to design it according to you, you can click on design email. Okay, name your email subject. So maybe not this, just type in welcome to our family, blogging family, whatever you can type in. Okay, from name, from email address. So instead of this, again, I'm saying just type in some email address. If you have created some business email, do that. Okay, type in, use that. For example, something like Nayyar at support@blogtut.com, admin@blogtut.com, something like that. Okay, click on next. Now again, you can just use any one of these regular campaigns, save template, layouts. I think there is one for welcome as well in this. So whatever the template is, for example, I want to use the same template again, I can design it again. So whenever someone signs up on my website, they will receive this template. Okay, I'll click on save and continue. Now you have to change the trigger. For example, one day after subscriber joins your list. If you want to change this, click on edit. Now whenever someone enters the email address and click on sign up, you have to decide from that time when should this welcome message or welcome template or campaign should be sent. So for example, how many times should they wait? If you want to send them immediately, you can just select immediately, and as soon as the person enters their email address, click on subscribe to newsletter, they will receive this welcome message. If you want to wait for some hours, for example 1 hour, 5 hours, 10 hours, you can enter that. Okay, so that is what this trigger does. For example, I'm selecting 5 hours, click on update trigger. So when the person enters their email address after 5 hours, they will get this welcome message. Okay, now click on next. Okay, so everything is present. Audience is selected, tracking is selected, welcome is also selected. Now click on start sending. Okay, Now whenever someone selects that email address, enter that email address, they will get this as the welcome message after 5 hours. Okay, so this is how this is done. Now let's again go back to campaigns. Now let's see what is A/B testing and how to use that. So again, click on create campaign, email, A/B test. Now let's name it anything. So I'll just name it A/B testing. Click on begin. Now let me explain you what this A/B testing is. Okay, first of all, let's choose the audience. So I'll select the same audience, click on next. Now this A/B testing won't work with this because I have only one subscriber, but I'll show you what it is. So first of all, you have to select what percentage of recipients should receive your test combination. Make sure to select 100%, that is the best option. Now what this does is you can test different combination which performs better. For example, you have subject line, you can test maximum of 3 combination. In subject line you can add 2 or 3 different subjects line. For example, one subject line can be how to do email marketing, other could be how to earn from email marketing, and third subject line could be like how did I earn $1,000 per month from email marketing. Now what this will do is when you have 3 different subjects and you have a target audience, for example, you have maybe 1,000 recipients, so 333, that is the 1/3 of 1,000, they will receive one subject line, another 333 will receive another subject line, and rest of the people will receive the third subject line. Okay, which means that approximately 300 people will receive the same mail but with a different subject line. The another 300 people or 1/3 people will receive the same mail with a different subject line, and the rest of the people will also receive the same mail, same content, same thing, but the subject line will be different. Now this is very useful because it will help you to see how your audience is performing. If you see, you can see the analytics, how many people opened that, how many people read that, how many people clicked on some link which was given in the content. So you can decide which subject line is performing better for you. Very, very important. Now similarly, you can use another one which is from name. So this can be an example. For example, I can type from Nayyar Sheikh, and another combination can be from Blog Dude. So I can see whether people open the mail more when the from name is Nayyar Sheikh, or whether they open the email more when the from name is Blog Dude or some other name. Okay, so that is what it is useful for. Now if I select from name 2 combinations, click on next, I'll get an error. Okay, there are no more combination available than recipients. So only one person is available and combination is 2. So let me do one thing now. Let me cancel this thing. Let me log out from here. Let me log in from my personal account because in that I have some more email addresses so that I can show you what happens after this. Now let me use this account. Let me again do the same things. Campaign, create campaign, email, A/B test. Let me name it A/B test. Click on begin. Choose audience. So here, as you can see, I have around 1600 people. So I can select that. Click on next. Now I won't get that error. For example, I want to select different from name. Now as you can see, recipient per combination. So around 800 people will receive same mail from different person name like blogdude.com, and rest 800 people will receive the same email address, same content, everything same, but from different name like nayyarshik.com. So I'll select that, click on next, and email subject, I'll just type in subject, preview text, subject. Now as you can see here, we have the variation. From name, one variation can be Nayyar Sheikh. From email address can be real Nayyar. Another variation can be Blog Dude, and email address can be same or different. It all depends on you. Now you will get which variation is performing better. When do people click the open the email more or click the link more when a particular name is given. Now track open, track click, it will track how many people opened it, how many people clicked on the link and everything. Now click on next. Now again, you can select any template. So you can just go ahead and create a new template, but as you can see, I have in this account, I have few templates created, promotion video, Black Friday template and all those things. So maybe let's select the Black Friday template. click on next. Okay, as you can see, this is a simple template. I have a call to action and all those things. Now click on confirm before sending. Obviously I won't be sending it, but as you can see, everything is proper. Now you can just click on send and this will be sent. Now once it is sent, you can check all the results. You can come to your website. If you want to check the results, you can come to your website. Let's click on campaigns. Now from here, make sure to select the audience first. For example, whichever audience you have sent this to. So I am selecting this audience. Now as you can see, I sent this one Black Friday. If you want to see the result or report, you can click on this link, view report. Now this is how you will see. Okay, 186 people received that, and 84 people out of that opened that. 33 people clicked on some link, 2 people bounced off, and 1 person unsubscribed. Okay, so as you can see, all the information is given on this date, how many people opened on this date, how many people opened and clicked on that, and what was the time. As you can see, I sent this on 10:30 a.m. and most of the people opened that at that same time. And as you can see, everything is, all the links are given, and which were the top links that got clicked. So this was the top link, blogtut.com, then Twitter link, Facebook link, and which I got subscriber, which was the subscriber which opened the most. So these subscribers opened the most. Okay, so with this, and you also have some geographical location, for example, top location by open. So most of the people from USA opened my email and only 3 from India opened that. No worries. Alright guys, so as you can see, it is so useful. All this data is so useful to see what is performing better. Okay, so this is what A/B testing does. Now let me show you some e-commerce related things. For example, if you have an e-commerce website, there are few things which will be useful for you. So let me first open an e-commerce website. Let me cut all these things. Okay, so I'm using this example. Now this design is, I created this design in one of my tutorials. So if you want to watch e-commerce website tutorial, those are also present on my website. So first of all, let's go to dashboard. First thing that we need to do, we need to install a new plugin, MailChimp for WooCommerce. So let's do that. Our plugins, click on add new. Search for MailChimp for WooCommerce. Just type in that thing. Alright, so this is the plugin MailChimp for WooCommerce by MailChimp. So click on install now. Now let's activate this plugin. So click on activate. Now first of all, we need to integrate MailChimp with this plugin or with this website. So for that, again, we need the API key. So I'll click on this, click on account. Now okay, under extras, you'll see API keys, click on that. Copy your API key from here, come to your website, paste in that link, click on save all changes. So we have only one option right now, connect. When we save changes, we will get some more options. Now as you can see, another option came, store settings. So over here, you have to enter your email address, your name, your address, city, code, state, whatever it is, your phone number, your location, and currency. So make sure to use the currency which you're using on your website. For example, on your website, if you're using USD, use USD. If on your website you're using Indian rupee, then select Indian rupee from here. Now click on save changes. Again, when you save changes, you'll get third option. Let's wait. Now as you can see, list of details. Now default from name, whatever default from name you want, default email address, default subject, default language, everything. Click on save all changes. Now select the list. Okay, so I'm selecting maybe this list 1, and subscribe to newsletter for opt-in checkout. So this is very good option, which means that whenever a person wants to check out, they will get an option, do you want to subscribe to our newsletter? So that is very good, so that we can see whenever there is some purchase made by any person, they will be automatically subscribed to the newsletter, so that we can send them coupons or promotional things. Okay, so opt-in settings, as you can see, it is selected. Now make sure this option is selected, visible, checked by default. So by default, that thing is checked, that the person wants to subscribe to the newsletter. If they uncheck that, that's fine, but by default it is checked. Now click on save all changes. All right, now let's see whether this setting is working. So let me open this website in a new tab. Now let's add a product in the cart and let's try to check out. Let's see whether we get that option or not. So let me open this product. Okay, this is a simple product. Click on add to cart. Now let's go to our cart. Okay, we have this product. Let me cut this thing. Now let's click on proceed to checkout. Scroll down. Now as you can see, your email address, whenever the person gives the email address, this thing was already tick mark, subscribe to our newsletter, and this is already tick mark. If the person does not untick this, they will be subscribed to our newsletter, and we can send them maybe information related to their order. We can send them coupons, we can send them promotional emails. Okay, so this is working. Now let's see how we can send a thank you mail to person whoever makes the first purchase on our website. And let's see how to send coupons to them for the first purchase. Okay, so I'll come back over here, click on campaigns, and again click on create campaign, email, automated. Now select e-commerce section. Now as you can see, thank first time customer is given over here. Select that. Now select the list which you want to use, click on begin. Okay, now as you can see, there are 3 emails which are already selected. First one is thank you for your purchase, which will be sent 1 hour after subscriber purchase anything from your store. Then after 10 days, they will get another mail. Tell us about your purchase. How was your purchase? Then after 20 days, they will get another mail which has all the recommended products for them. If you want to change the trigger after how many days, you can obviously change that. And for instead of thank you for your purchase, if you want to send them some coupons, if you want to redesign this, you can click on design email, and you can select this email subject like thank you for your purchase, or maybe you can just type in, let me first type in this thing. Maybe you can just type in like, this is thank you for your purchase. We have a coupon code for you which you can use for your next purchase. Okay, so when they get a coupon, for example, if you're giving them 10% discount, so there are very high chances that to get that 10% discount, they may again shop on your website. Very important option. So select all these things, click on next. Now select any layout or create your own layout. For example, you can just select any simple layout in which you just have maybe this one. Just select one column. Let's select this one, very simple one, because you are just thanking them. The first email which is for thanking, don't try to sell them something, that would be really bad. Just thank them. So again, change your logo and everything. Instead of this text, just type in like, let's type in the same thing. Thank you for your purchase. If you want to give them some coupon code, add that code over here, like use this coupon code. You will get maybe 20% discount on your next purchase. Okay, and the coupon code is like 20 off. Okay, maybe this is the coupon code, and let's make this coupon code bold. So select this much, select this B, it will make it bold, and let's change the color to red so that it is quite visible. Now as you can see in the preview, this is quite visible. Now you can change these text. Let's change that. Okay, so whatever you like it, you can click on save and close, click on save and continue. Okay, and click on next. Now we also need to design these 2 things. So you get the idea. So again, design the second one, design the template, again design the third one, click on start sending, and it will start sending to people who make purchase on your website. Okay, so this is how it works. So we have seen how to send thank you for the first purchase and how to send coupons. Now let's see the last option. Obviously there could be more things to show, but I think this video is already getting quite bigger, quite lengthier. So I want to show you the last thing, which is abandoned cart. So sometimes it happens that a person has added a product in the cart, but they haven't made the checkout for maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, or 10 days. So you can send them a message that, you know what, we have seen that you have this product in your cart. Do you want to check out? Or maybe you get, we are ready to give you 5% discount if you check out. Okay, so that kind of mail. So for that, again, first of all, come back to your website, click on campaigns. Now click on create campaign, click on email, automated, select e-commerce, and you have this option turn on an abandoned cart email. Select that, select this store. So whatever website you have connected with this, so we have connected this website, Blockdude store. As you can see, the name of your website is given over here, Blockdude store. So select that Blockdude store. Here it is. Click on begin. Now as you can see, send to, and if you have this trigger, Blockdude store customer 6 hours after they abandoned item in their cart. Okay, so you can edit recipient and you can change this timing, and you have the content over here. Again, go to design email. Now as you can see, we get another option, a new option, abandoned cart, and in that we already have few layouts. So if you want to see that layout, how it looks, let's see how it will look. Okay, as you can see, this is how it will look. Instead of this, it will show you the image of that card which is abandoned, the price, and they will have this call to action, return to checkout. So they can click on return to checkout and they can do the checkout on the website. So this is very useful. If you want to use this one, whatever design you want to use, select that, click on change template. Now if you want to design it more, you have some more options, like you can add some promo code, you can add some social share, all these options. So for example, if you want to add some recommended products as well, you can use this one, this widget, product recommended, drag and drop it over here. Okay, and as you can see, 2 products are recommended over here. Blockdude number of recommendation, if you want to increase this to 4 products, 4 products will be recommended to them with all the price and everything, all the call to action and everything. Click on save and close. If you want to give them some promo code, you can drop this promo code over here and choose make sure to choose this store if you have connected multiple stores. And description, let's add the promo code. Now as you can see, this is a very advanced plugin. I see that because I don't have any promo code created on my e-commerce website, I am not able to do that. So I think this is a very good option. If I had created any promo code on my website, under this promo code option, I would get that option. I could select that and I could use that to promote it. If you want to see how to create a promo code, you can hover products and you can hover WooCommerce and you'll see these coupons. Using this, you can create different promo codes and you can select those promo codes over here and click on save changes. Click on save and continue. So as you can see, everything is happening in a very nice manner, in a very professional manner. Okay, and after that, again, just send it, and once you send it, everything will start working on your website. So with this, we have completed this tutorial. I hope this tutorial was helpful. I think it should be helpful for you guys. I would highly recommend you to start doing email marketing. Very, very useful. It improves the goodwill of your market. People see that you are sending these automated messages, like you have abandoned your cart, you have recommended products and all these things, thanking visitors, welcoming visitors, new visitors. These things are, I think, very nice, very important. It will give you some goodwill. People really like that. Okay, what, this person really cares about the customer and everything. So I think it will really improve the performance and profitability of your website. So make sure you use this. Just don't watch the tutorial. Try to use this, try to implement this on your website. Okay, so if you like this video, make sure to give a thumbs up to this video, subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future updates. If you have any doubt, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can leave them in the comment section below. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you in the next video.